Hey guys, Carson here on the Rip Ranch. I know this is a midweek video. I just wanted to show you what I've been up to. A lot of times I just do videos when I've got something fun going on, but I want to show you something. This is something that I've been really working for the last like 3 years. And so I want to share it with you guys. First off, look at this shirt. That is nice. I was unloading some cows and got a whole bunch of crap on me. Went to the gas station. The lady said, what's on you? And I said, cow crap. And she didn't know what to say after that. So let me show you what I've been working on. This is what I call Haywoods. It looks like a pasture now, but let me tell you a little bit of the story behind it. Before we get into Haywoods, if someone's wondering what kind of mineral I use, so this is 2 parts Redmond beef mineral mix, 1 part Redmond conditioner. I have 2 of them. I used to like to do big containers. I do these little containers when I'm moving the cows. This is in their water lane. I just want as many of them to get access to it as they can, so that's what I got. So my in-laws bought this farm probably, I don't know, a long time ago, 8 years ago, 7 years ago. And it was a conventional alfalfa field and like a Roundup Ready alfalfa field. And I'll tell you about how bad a farmer I am. So when they bought it, it was in conventional Roundup Ready alfalfa. And I just really didn't do very good with it because I had no equipment and didn't have the equipment to level it correctly. I really struggled. So about 3 years ago, probably, I was plowing it, listened to the book Dirt to Soil. It changed my life. And so after that, I decided I was going to move this field into perennial grass. And so for the last 3 years, I've been doing cover crops, planted grass last fall, let it grow for a whole season. Finally have cows out here, and you have no clue how happy I am. So let me show you what I got. The cows have already been out here, so I dropped the cows off here this morning. Got about 40 head. And you can see there's lots of weeds. Guess what you don't care about here on the Rip Ranch? Weeds. They'll go away when the grass gets better. So here's the cows. I'm strip grazing it in an elbow, so meaning right now the cows can go up this lane, then they get water by crossing down the bottom, and the water's over there. So they're doing that. There's lots of weeds. This is not very good at the bottom here because it's kind of rough ground. It's getting better though, man. When I built the fence, the soil's really changed. So let me show you. So there's big clumps of good grass. The more you get up to the top, the better the grass is. This is fairly representative of what it is. So I finally got my cows out here, and I am so excited. So I planted, let me tell you what I planted. Okay, so what I did is I planted grass mix. Quinn! Sorry, Quinn. Quinn just went through the electric fence. Luckily he didn't touch it. Anyways, so what I did is I planted a couple different pasture mixes from our local seed company, who I absolutely love. Their name's Great Basin Seed or Maple Leaf Seed, depending on which brand they're using. And I use their irrigated pasture mix and their dryland pasture mix because some year it's really good irrigation, some year it's really bad. And so I want it to be able to do well in good years and still sustain in bad years. So I did that, and then I let it rest all year. So this looks like a weed patch. It looks overgrown. It looks pretty rank. But the goal was to let it get up and seed out and build deep root system, and it's been really cool. Quinn just got done with soccer practice, and he loves to be on video, right? Everyone like his ranch gear. So I got the cows in what I think will last them probably 3 days, which I know 3 days, maybe a little more because they'll be grazing the water system. The waterway. And then I'll just keep moving them over and over and over. I'm hoping to get 30 days or 40 days out of this. So Let me show you a couple of cool things that I've got. I always have been complaining about my reels. I finally got some new reels. So after I complained about my reels, I met the guys at Premier One at a homesteading show, and I got this strain right reel. What I like about it is the price point. You know, on the Rip Ranch, we're fairly cheap, so it's like 60 bucks for a 1/4 mile reel. And then I really like this poly line. It's really smooth, so in my country where there's brush and stuff, it doesn't seem to get caught up. A little less stretch than the other one, but I really like the toughness of it. It's really tough. So I got 3 now really nice reels, and I'm super excited. I'll actually link the description, the reels, so if any of you guys are needing reels, this is the one. The other cool thing is my friend Martin built me this little corner post stand. I'll show you why I do it. And no, it's not grounding out. I got a wire here holding it. So the reason I want to do this is so when my cows are ready to move, I will then move this line across to that fence. I will open up this and then put another wire and use this as my corner post. So it's going to be my corner post so for my waterways. I really think it's a good idea. I saw stuff like this online, and I thought I'd rather give my money to someone local than anyone else. So it has got 3 legs, and I stepped it in the ground, and I can pull it out easy enough. I'm very excited about it. Let me show you the next thing we did. So yesterday, the neighbors, I'm gonna try to be nice about them. They're right there. I'm sure they don't watch my channel because they don't like cows. So I had to put, the people that used to live there used to let me put my cows on their 2 acres. These people do not. You know, when you move from the city, you just go and bug the people who have cows. So we put up a new fence, which is fine. So my dad and I built 220-ish feet of fence. And yes, I will cut the end post off. It's 5-strand barbed wire. So this place is becoming what I've dreamed it to be, a pasture. Next year, I'm not going to wait till fall to graze it. I'll graze it year round. Right, Quinn? Huh? So here's cool. This is the triticale from my old cover crop, and I let it go to head last year. Now I've got a whole bunch of it in there. So anyways, yeah, I did that. I got those reels, that line, that these jumpers, that orange jumper, and I'll put a link to all those, because what I liked about the Premier One guy and the stuff I got is he didn't try to sell me the most expensive stuff. This reel is really affordable. That's why I've never got them, because I'm not going to drop $100 on a reel. So these were way more affordable, and it comes with a little yellow hook that hooks like a dead hook, dead end. And I really like this wire, so now I have 3 of those. So next year I'm going to do a lot more fencing, and it's going to happen right here. And just look at this. I'm not going to show you the best, but I'll show you kind of this. So this is kind of the worst parts, some of this bottom where it didn't get irrigated well. And you can tell the cows have spent all day right here. And this is going to get beat up, and I know that. This is very, very representative of most of the pasture. So really good grass up to my knees. Some of it headed out, some of it not. Very representative. The one thing I need more of, there was in the mix, but sometimes not everything germinates, depends on what you get, is legumes. So anyways, this is very representative of what the pasture looks like. The water's down there, the water's down there. We have a hose for 300, 200 feet, have the water down there, and then we'll just continue to graze this. Sorry, this is kind of a different video, but I was so excited. This is like a dream that I've been having. It's finally coming to fruition. This is what it looks like, okay, guys? That's what most of the pasture looks like. I think it looks good. And there's lots of heads, lots of seed heads. That is the goal. I wanted seed heads. I wanted it to go to head once. So, okay, guys, I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. I love sharing what I'm doing. If any of you have questions on starting pasture for the first time, it's really overwhelming. I can help you. I will put links to all the things I talked about, and I'm not doing that because I'm getting money from something. I'll put a link to my mineral I'm using. I'll put a link to the Premier One stuff, and then also Great Basin Seed. They've been, if you are in the West, I haven't found anyone better at helping you with grass seed, cover crops. They're the ones who always are helping me. They're good friends of mine. So anyways, I'll put a link to them. And also, if you are new to ranching or if you're trying stuff new, man, just keep trying, because I fail all the time. And this time I actually feel like this might be working, and it feels weird to have something working. So thanks for watching The Rip Ranch.